introduce myself. My name is Brian Krolicki. I graduated from Parkway West in 1979. Seems like a long time ago. But I guess the reason I'm here this evening as part of festivities is I've found a home in public service. I'm the state treasurer in the state of Nevada. First elected in 1998, re-elected, by golly, in 2002. A lot of my friends from high school and college think it's one of the great humor points of their lives to see me elected to anything, but it's great fun. Parkway West was my high school, as I said, and it was just one of those tremendous times in my life. Young minds not really knowing where to go and what to learn and what to think. Just gave me a grounding and a stability that was phenomenal, and it launched me. I got lucky. I think the admission standards in college were diminished for a moment. I ended up going to Stanford University out in California, and education just opened my life, and it truly did begin in the Parkway School District. Went on to Stanford. First job out of college was on Wall Street. Did that thing in New York and had a great adventure. Ended up wandering to the Middle East. I worked with a couple different financial firms, but Smith Barney, as it was then known, was probably the most common name. But I was Middle East for them. I was based in the Persian Gulf and spent a lot of time in Saudi Arabia and London. But for tax purposes and for beauty purposes, I had a tax chalet in Lake Tahoe. Being from Missouri, I wasn't a great enough skier, so tax chalet worked for me in Lake Tahoe, Nevada, and just became my home. And even when I was at Parkway, I ran for office, held offices in student council, but had this desire to do some public service, and just happened to have an extraordinary opportunity, a little bit of a long shot to run for election, and it happened. And it was just just one of those special moments in life. And I'm limited in my terms. I've got 8 years of Treasury. If I don't screw up the next 2 years, I should have those 8 years. And I've been really playing largely on a national scale. I had the great privilege of serving as the president of the National Association of State Treasurers. That sounds pretty boring. It might be to some, but from my perspective, it's a group of people who hold, on behalf of the public, $1 trillion+ in assets and money. And so dealing with Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange, in today's environment, we have so many businesses that are having challenges ethically, if you will, from Enrons to the mutual fund industry to the New York Stock Exchange, insurance industry. Something's always going on. And it's been very nice as president of the State Treasurers Group and having a $1 trillion carrot, as I look at it. Some suspect it's a stick, but I'll call it a carrot. I just had an opportunity to negotiate in the stock exchange. Met Mr. Grasso several times. I was with him the day before his departure as the head of the New York Stock Exchange, but get to play on Capitol Hill, testifying. Sarbanes-Oxley is something we've been heavily dealing with. Folks at the Securities Exchange Commission. So this little guy from Missouri had a chance to grow up, went to a phenomenal school, in high school, went to a phenomenal college, and the life path just opened up. And again, a guy from little Baldwin, Missouri, is now having some extraordinary opportunities in a national way. And I credit my early beginnings at Parkway, my friends and teachers, for so much of the success that's happened in my life.